Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sean and I'm here with Cam.
Yay, what's up?
And we are working on the S2K. It's day 2 of the project. We got to finish gutting the interior and then figuring out the cage. I think we got to put together the cage. Like it's in 2 pieces right now.
Yeah.
And once we do that, then we'll figure out where to drill the holes and go from there. So yep, what we got to do is remove this factory bar thing that's holding the harness, and once we remove that, then we can figure out where to put the cage at.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work, but we getting it
good when it's done though.
Yeah,
It's gonna look good when it's done.
oh yeah. And when we bled the brakes, the traction control light went away, so there's no like warning lights or anything like that, other than obviously the airbag sensor thing for the chairs. But once we put the chairs in, which we got the bride seats in the garage right now, once we get that situated, we'll get that light removed, or I guess taken care of, and that's it. Yep. All right, if you guys are doing this and you're removing this piece, there's a bunch of 10mm bolts that are holding this thing in. You want to take them all out along the base, what is that, frame or base runner of the that piece, and then don't forget behind this plastic piece there's some that you have to remove here, and this piece you have to pull back and it'll expose one underneath, and you got to get that one, and then a few tricky ones that are hidden behind little plastic pieces here and there. Once those are removed, it should pull up. We'll just do like one quick over, make sure that we got all of them. So yeah, so we'll get to the next step after this. All right, so we got that piece out. So basically we got bareback now. So we got to put together, our next step is we're gonna put together the cage. We're gonna pull this stuff, and we're gonna go get some linen, some fabric, and probably lay it down so it's not exposed. I mean, even though we're gonna track the car, so it really doesn't matter, but
Cleaner look. Yeah,
it'll be a cleaner look. And I got a Dremel to try and use the factory plastic, so we're gonna try to get it working. I have an NVIDIA, I forget which exhaust on it. I think it's the N1 exhaust. So the only issue I have with the exhaust is it is really loud. So just to reduce the noise, you know, in the car, I guess we can put down that. And even though the top is going to be down mostly whenever we're going to be driving this, but oh well, it'll be a cleaner look when we get to that point. So now we're going to put together the cage and see where we have to start drilling holes, and we're going to unwrap these. All right, so we got the cage unwrapped. We got it from Ballade Sports, or however you say it, Ballade. They powder coated it white because that's what I wanted. So it comes in 2 pieces. We just put them together. We'll mock it up and then put it inside the car and see where we got to start drilling holes. We'll measure like 3-4 times because we only got one shot.
One shot, 1 kill.
So yeah, so we'll put it together, mock it up. This is my second time doing a roll cage for a car, but to be honest, the other one that I had was like a direct plug and play, like, you know, nothing custom. So this one's like a whole different job. So we're gonna measure and then kind of just drill and go through the frame. It comes with all the stuff you need from Ballade Sport. Yeah, where'd it go? Right here. So it comes with all the hardware. And we got the backing plates over here, and that gets placed underneath the car. Once we finish drilling, the bolts will go through the hole on both sides. So it comes with all your equipment. Like I said, the only thing you really have to do is drill where the holes go, and I think really it's just the back one, because it looks like where the factory one was, you know, it looks like it can just go in those 3 holes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really I think that's it'll go right here, and then the rear one will have to drill holes. I don't know if we have to remove the soft top to do it. I don't think we should, or I don't think we have to. I don't know, we'll just put it together and see what we have to do. All right, so we tried to put it in after it was together, and what was happening is the back wasn't going all the way in, so we're gonna pull them apart and then put the back one in first, and then try and get the front one in. It lines up along the side of this thing, so we're gonna have to drill holes just because it's wider than the factory holes. I really don't want to take the soft top off. We're trying to avoid doing that, but we may have to. But yeah, it goes around this, so we're gonna have to like pull the little clip out for this wire, just because it goes right here. So we'll do that in a second. All right, we got it mocked up, so it's gonna look like this. All we have to do is drill. We made a few marks. I think I got it lined up. Well, it's a little off from what we originally mocked, so I'm gonna have to mark it. But what we had to do is we put the front one in first, just to see where this would sit, and then once we got it in, we just tilted it forward, put the back one in, and now we're just gonna mark it, and then that way we can drill. All right, so what we did, took the wheel off because what's up? I was thinking we will have to go through the top.
I'm saying you ain't gonna be able to even get that bar in there, because where these holes are at are right here.
Yeah.
Where this is at, the wheel well.
Yeah.
I mean, well, this concord edge right here is right here. It's right there. So you gotta go in here to get your plate. You can't go nowhere. So all you can do on this side is just drill down. There's not gonna be a plate that you can put under here for support.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have to drill through the top and then just put a bolt through the top.
Exactly.
And that backing plate's not gonna.
It's not gonna do that.
All right. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. So the back one, the rear one, we'll be able to put the plate underneath and get. And what Cam's talking about is this front one we're gonna have a little issues with. So I guess let's just start drilling through and see where the holes line up. Yep, I already marked them, so it should be straightforward as far as drilling goes. We'll just probably have to raise the top so we can drill the back ones in.
Right.
So let's, I guess, just do that first, and then we can lay the linen that we got down, the carpet that we got down for the back. Yeah, and clean it up a little bit. So that's what we'll do. We'll drill first, then put the plates on so we know where to cut the cloth at, and just pull the cage out there. All right. I'll keep you guys updated as far as what we're going through. So I got some cloth that we're just going to use for the rear, and some material. The center console we're not going to be able to put back in. So just because we would have to cut too much off of it to get it to fit, and I don't want to cut that in half. So that's what the plan is. All right, so after a few trips to the hardware store, we had to get a little angle grinder so we could cut some metal out. Basically, the holes that are for the front, once I drilled through, two of the holes are pretty much behind this, so we got to cut a little square spot so we can get the backing plate in there. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing now. We got the tools we need, and about to cut up some stuff. All right, guys, after about what, 10 hours of back and forth going four trips to the hardware store, so we got it to the point where you know, we have the interior gutted. We mocked where we had to drill. We already drilled the holes, so we got everything prepped. We're gonna save the lining of the back for tomorrow, because we have to clean the interior up pretty good, because it's kind of dank. So we have to clean the back, which we're going to do really good tomorrow, and we should have the cage in by tomorrow, and then be able to start on the seats. So that's pretty much what we got today. I was hoping we would finish the cage, but you know, like, stuff always happens. It doesn't go to as planned. We still got to do the WRX as well, because we have the wrap in for that. So we got a lot to do for prep work. So I'm gonna close the video out for today, because we're pretty beat. We're ready to eat dinner. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this stuff. The next videos, once we finish with this, we're gonna actually take it out and do some driving with both cars. Hopefully I'll do a POV thing, especially with my WRX. It's pretty fast. You know, getting ready to go stage 2 block on that. Once I get the high pressure fuel pump in, but I'm gonna wrap it first. We're planning on going to Tuner Evolution in Charlotte, so if anybody is in that area, come by. I'm gonna probably have the WRX there. Not sure if my wheels are gonna be in for the S2000, and I don't want to roll in there with stock wheels. So yeah, so peace out, guys. See you on the next vlog.